Okay, I don't seem to have the music playing with this intro, but that's all right. Let me just check to make sure I've got my settings correct on this. I'm just, oops. Who needs thumbnails? Oh, Alex says the music is playing, you can hear it. Internet connection unstable. What? We should have a good connection right now. I am using, all right, hopefully the connection is better. Hello everyone for jumping in. I hooked up my external microphone. That's why I couldn't hear the music playing. It's a pretty dang windy day. I'm here at the Pioneer Village entrance to the place where I graduated from. This is the northwest gate, obviously, of York University's main Kiel campus. Amy Williams says good connection there in Indiana. Thanks for confirming. And this is the northern boundary of the city of Toronto. This is Steeles Avenue, and there's another entrance to the station across the street. And way off in the distance there might be where tomorrow's video takes place. Oh, the wind is grabbing my gimbal there. But we're gonna just, I don't know how long this will be, but we're gonna go for a walk through the campus. Susan says, hey Johnny and everyone, sorry you're late. Don't be sorry, Susan. The stream is all of 2.5 minutes old right now. And I'm not even trying to keep my hair kept in this frickin' wind. So I've had a lot of requests to go through York University and do a walking video here lately, including one from a Patreon member. So this is not in lieu of that. This is in addition to that. This may push the date I actually do that a little bit further down the road, but I just thought since we were all the way up in this part of town anyways, I might as well pop out and do a live stream through what should be an extremely dead York University campus. This is one of 2 subway stations here at the campus. This would be the Pioneer Village Northern Steeles Avenue station, and there's another one right in the middle of the campus. We'll be walking through that. And just to the south of here is Finch West Station. And there's where the football team plays when they're allowed to play. So I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. It is Wednesday, May 26th, 5:51 p.m. It's about 22, 23 degrees Celsius. EC9 says commuting and being at York was always kind of depressing to you. Well, that's how I navigated my way around here. I used to live in Mississauga, and half the time I drove up here, I had a couple of old beaters when I was back in university that I would drive, a Mercury Topaz and later a Cutlass Supreme. But I would also sometimes take the transit up here. That was before they had a subway connection. Boardwalk Brad's been to many parties here. I think that's the National Tennis Center over there. Or is that the new, there's the football field over there. So what is this big stadium over here? I have only been to this campus once since graduating. I graduated in the early 2000s. And I came here once because I had to get some transcripts in order to qualify for my visa to work overseas. You can't just say you graduated from university, apparently. You have to prove it with sealed transcripts, which I then had to go get notarized, which was weird. I had to have a lawyer stamp a sealed envelope. I was like, do you even know what's in here? He said no. So what was the point of that exercise? Beats the heck out of me, but that's what happened. And that was the last time I was here. So let's go take a look at whatever this big sports facility is. And I think my old college is actually straight ahead. I was a member of Calumet College, and the only time I ever went to Calumet College was on an orientation day. So we are here, and I think Calumet is right around here. No, the stamp is from the registrar's office, but then I had to have a lawyer notarize on top of that. So we're here. What is this, number 4? I don't know. I see a big sports field over there, though. Let's go see what that's all about. Oh, sorry, I gotta refocus. I commuted. That's all I'll divulge of my time here at glorious York U. But we should be able to make our way towards the center of the campus at some point. Is this the tennis center? What is this? It says tickets. At some point, I think the Argos were rumored. That's the Canadian Football League team that plays out of Toronto. We're rumored to have a stadium up here. They were also rumored to be building a new stadium where Varsity Stadium is at the University of Toronto, but they ended up just moving in with the Toronto FC. That's cool. Oh, I'm guessing this is a new football stadium. That's cool. This does not look like, yeah, York U Lions. So that other stadium must be Dunzo. Look at this. And there's the Lassonde building. I wonder if that's an engineering building. I know at U of T, Lassonde is their engineering school, or at least I think it is. Toronto Track and Field Center. All right, let's start wandering. Yeah, I guess I was near your dad's office. Ooh, there's the observatory straight ahead. I remember they had an observatory here. Never went up. Let me just pull up Google Maps for a second. I'm going to see if I can even get anywhere from here. It is not entirely clear. I kind of want to go check out where my old college was that I went to for one day. I see people walking through here, so there must be a way to cut through. Hello, Hyde K. There's some tennis courts. Susan's supporting Sanko, that's neat. All right, so we're just gonna head this way. Oh, there's the main building, so we'll be heading over there. Ooh, do I want to jump down these rocks? I'm a little old for this. That, oh God. Ah! It's not that bad, but when you got 40-year-old knees, they're not as springy as they used to be. So this is the Life Sciences building. York U is the second biggest university in Toronto. U of T, York, and then Ryerson. And there's a whole bunch of colleges masquerading as universities these days. They're quite the Gestapos with their parking here. Annyeonghaseyo, Daliam. I remember I used to drive my car here, and they would give you a colored pass that would indicate that you had paid for parking. And I had one of each color in my glove box, and I would just look at other cars when I parked and see what color they had. Then I'd pull out my color and I'd wedge it into my windshield far enough down that you couldn't see the date on it, but the color matched. And not once did I get a ticket. I think I saved several hundred, if not thousands of dollars doing that. Sorry, fellow York people, but that was a little hack. When you're working part-time jobs, going to university, paid your way through it, you got to do what you got to do, right? So even though school's not in session, there still seems to be some people here. Hello, Jeanette. So I think I can turn right here and check out Calumet. I think there's also Stong Pond. Who is going to watch the Friends reunion? I don't know about that, but I'm going to be watching The New Kids in the Hall. When that comes out, that has just started filming in Toronto, and that'll be on Amazon. Amazon, who just bought MGM. So if I lived on campus, this is where I would have stayed, in this area. There's Norman Bethune. And Stong College on the left. Ooh. This building is in honor of this guy. Whoa, it's windy. So this is my second time ever in this part of the campus. I came here on the very first day. Not even the first day, it was orientation. It was like the week before. I picked up some package that said, you are now part of this college, and I never came back here. I had no reason to. Remember, we had some kind of frosh week type activities. Calumet College. Hyde K. Wishing Johnny's health. Spot-billed ducks, parents, and children can be seen taking for a walk in Tokyo. How about Toronto? I don't know about spot-billed ducks. We have ducks. Thank you, Hyde K, for the 610 yen. Here's a look at glorious Calumet College. And I think just beyond this is Stong Pond. Skip Muck just arrived to Pearson this Saturday. The quarantine, and you're quarantining in Jones Avenue. Thanks for the live today. Oh, welcome to the city, or back to the city. I have a video of Jones Avenue up if you want to see what the rest of the street Huron looks like. So this part of York University has been here since day one, I think. Their other campus is a French campus called Glendon, and that is right next to the Bridle Path, just north of Sunnybrook Hospital. I've never been to that campus. And to be honest, I've barely been around this one. Almost all of my classes were just in two buildings, so I only ever parked and went to the class when I did go to class. And I went to the York Lanes and wherever my exams were. Yep, this wind is real. Too bad we can't do this with school in session, but perhaps I'll come back in the fall and we'll explore around. I think it's all naturey out there. Lisa loves the wind. Hopefully it's not too overpowering for the audio. There's chemistry and the observatory just on the left here. I really have no idea how I'd plan out a walk when I do have to film this. Rimpification says this is my favorite kind of weather that's happening right now. I almost didn't come out tonight. It said there's a chance of thunderstorms. Oh, there's a security guy coming at me. I wonder if he's going to tell me to leave. What is this? This building is new. I have never seen this. Osgoode Hall Law School, the Accolade Building. So this parking garage is brand new. I've never seen that, and I have never seen this building. The security guy's chasing the squirrel. This is a neat looking building. What is it? This is the Bergeron Center for Engineering Excellence. This might be a thumbnail for this video. Let me put my camera here. Hands Buses Gaming. I'm just using my good old smartphone that I normally use. Seems to be more squirrels here than people. I should crush. I crush your head. I hope they bring back the head crusher. They have the original 5 cast and Lorne Michaels producing. Sadly, they're only doing an 8 episode season, but I'm looking forward to some new kids in the hall. And maybe Amazon will bring us some James Bond and a new Stargate series. Must be nice to be a company like that and have unlimited money. Hello, Michelle Briggs and Big S. Oh, the Curtis Lecture Halls are on the right. I remember going in there. We will not be going inside any buildings, but some memories are flowing back. Who is this guy? Faith, discipline, unity. There's the Lausanne building. Crush's head, says Remplification. You are a better man than me. I crush your head. Oh, I hear a... Sorry, guys, one sec. Well, that thumbnail is awesome on this stream. Let me fix that right now. I'm just gonna sit down for 1 second. There's the main centerpiece building of the university. Let me put my stand. I'm just gonna have a sip of water, guys. Maybe not subject you to a view of the dumpster. Hopefully my camera doesn't lean over. Let's put it on wide view. Just give me 1 sec. It's not letting me. No. I see the problem. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. I legitimately don't know. Sorry guys, just 1 second. I am fiddling with something. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Is Popeyes even open at York? So here's the Ross building. So this will take you down the left side of York Lanes. Yeah, I have no update on the e-scooter. Amazon hasn't shipped mine yet. And the company I reached out to did not get back to me today. Well, there's not much to look at from up here. Is there a way through here without going inside? No, I'm gonna have to go through the building. I don't want to do that. But when you're looking into York University, this is what you see. You're greeted with, this was the original front entrance, and then they built this building here, which has kind of a rounded circular front to it. But we're gonna keep it outside. Are you an alumni? Yes. Brutalism indeed. This is the worst kind of brutalism. It's scaleless, it's cold. Robarts Library at U of T would not look out of place at all on this campus. I'm not going to give out my exact degree, but it was in business. Harjot, hopefully later this week, if not next week. The good news is I ordered my scooter for $1,000 on Amazon, and now it's $1,159. It dropped to $1,060. I ordered it. Then they dropped it to $1,000, so I canceled my order because it didn't ship yet. And I ordered it again at $1,000, and then it just went up to $1,159. Jeanette says this looks a lot like your campus or your alma mater. Did you know Robarts is shaped like a peacock? I did not know that until I read that. That wasn't something I ever knew. So this is the York Lanes just up ahead here. Brannigan, yes. This particular one I ordered is revered for its battery. Hello, Chucky. Oh, a greenhouse. I remember this greenhouse. Those two guys have lead feet. Encounter William McLaren. This is on loan. That's part of a private collection. I used to walk out this way. There's some parking lots. At least there used to be. Just east of here. Hey, it's the Stedman Lecture Halls. I used to come here for economics on 90 Vanier Drive. This is where I had econ and a few other courses. Sweet. this a mini Liberty? Who's this? In memory of those who gave their lives for democracy on June 4th, 1989, Tiananmen Square, Beijing. A gift from the students of York University to the students and citizens of China. I'll refrain from political commentary, but there's probably some people on this campus who aren't too happy with this. But that's neat. Is the dude here? Did I miss the walking man dude? Where's your epic walking music? Like I play for my body. What are you talking about? Uh-oh. How do I get through here? Is this locked? I want to go to the other side. Okay. Don't tell anyone I didn't put my mask on there. So this is sort of the main entrance. To York, we can go get a look. Looks like they're doing a whole lot of work here. There's Very Hall. I will admit I forgot the name of it. And Jeanette, I believe there's a big old library just in there. This building was not here when I went here. So I think this is the student center right here. And then just south of that is the York Lanes. York always has a pretty active student body. There was a lot of protesting and movements and that sort of thing when I went here. My thoughts on the craziness that happened at Woodbine Beach, I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to that. I can't see a whole lot on this side. So let's go to the other side here. Chris Ferry, $5 for the halibut. Thank you, Chris Ferry. There's a look at the York U Lanes. That's like thank you again, Chris. That's like a shopping mall. There's a food court in there and a number of stores. Yeah, this ring road used to be serviced by buses before they built the subway here. There used to be a express bus that would go straight from then Downsview Station. Now it's Shepherd West over to here, and the buses would go around this ring road. Jeanette, $5. There's a full thumb for you, Jeanette. Thank you. Are there residences? Yes, those were residences at a Calumet College where we just were. There's also some graduate residences that dot around the campus. I think that's the new Schulich Business School. That's one of the more prestigious business schools in Canada. Straight ahead, they used to be in an older building. There's the new York University subway stop. I've never been to this subway station. And I don't think this will be my first time going. Hello, Kohana. I do like the design of the station. There's the Caniff Tower. That's new. Given how ambitious a lot of the newer buildings here are, that one's a tad on the boring side. This is kind of the classic view of York. Looking directly in the sun, into the sun. Can we see down into the station here? They've got some kind of amphitheater vibe going on. It is, Vivian, I agree. Bevy YHZ, thanks for showing us your alma mater. This is for a post-stream drink. Thank you, Bevy. Thank you for the $5. And if you let me know when you're next streaming, I'll announce that to everyone. So you could take this road here all the way south to Keele Street. And there's an old bookstore. Bevy says tomorrow, do you have a time? And there was a bookstore where I bought all my editions. Always outdated ones, but they were barely any different from the current ones. That's where I used to buy my books at discount. One of my econ teachers wrote the textbook himself, and he was quite surly and would be rather upset when he saw you with an older edition. That's not how they make their money. Bevy says 6/5 p.m. EDT. All right, so mark that on your calendars. Thanks again for the super. Havel costs. This is for a second post-stream drink. We're trying to get you drunk. Thank you. All right, what do you say we head over to another subway station here? In non-COVID days, would the campus be busy at this time? Yeah, I would think so, because school would still be in session, right? Would it? I know university ends earlier. But I remember being on campus this late, and it was usually still pretty busy, especially the Student Center and Very Hall and the York Lanes. So what is this, Fine Arts Drive? Don't look so fine to me. I remember hearing that this was actually a campus design meant for California. That's why it's kind of wide open. It definitely does seem like a good cold weather campus. And when I went here, there was a tunnel network. underneath. I don't know if they still have those tunnels, but unfortunately someone was sexually assaulted. And they switched to a system where if you were walking alone at night, they would send a chaperone with you. Someone would walk around with a vest and a little glow baton. I don't know if they still do that, but that was their answer to the assault. I never took them up on that, but it was neat that they offered that to make people feel more comfortable. And we are heading to the Pond Road. So what are they building out here? I'm sure we missed all kinds of neat areas in this campus. Deborah says this is to buy Alka-Seltzer for your hangover after drinks. Thank you, Deborah Ball. Warning, live video surveillance. I'm surveilling you. This is live video. What are you talking about? Perhaps when I come back here, I'll have done a bit of research and we'll be able to tell you what these construction projects are. I remember I used to have to park way out here. We are not too far from Jane and Finch. Oh, this is Seneca. This is the Seneca at York building. So Seneca College, which for Americans you could think of as sort of a community college, had a partnership with York. They obviously still do. Jesse, the Ross building is kind of straight ahead to the right. We've walked through there. I don't know if these are residences or what they are. I know there's a whole village just over here, which we'll probably be walking through. Hey, there's an Osmos. So where are we? We are here. Oh, Sentinel Road. There's Stong Pond. That's the Ross building and Very Hall. Ross building, Very Hall. The Martells went to Seneca for a year back in '05. Hey, there's retail. They have an Osmos. Samantha asking if I can please do a U of T tour one day. I did a U of T video not too long ago, actually. And a few live streams through there. Once, I'm sure I'll do some more streams through U of T, and once school officially resumes, at least for in-class learning, in the fall, we'll go to U of T again, and probably York again, because I think these places are very different without people. The walk I did tomorrow, I was pretty much the only human around. You'll see that, and I'm sure the pandemic has affected that area. Aha, this is where I used to park. There were no gates back in the day. It was just honor system. You would park and then go up to the machine and buy your parking ticket. And like I said, it would be a random color. And if you were smart like me, you had a parking ticket of every color already, and you would just match that. What about University of Toronto, Mississauga or Scarborough? I don't know about that. Maybe. That's a hell of a ways out. So it seems we are venturing off the campus now. And this is a whole community they've built around here. Brash Brannigan, here's for some cheesecake after the Alka-Seltzer. Thank you, Brash Brannigan. Thank you again. So, I think this is called the Village at York University. I think that's what this whole area is called. So I don't think this is campus housing per se. Is it cold? No. It's in the low 20s, I would think. Tech needs tea in the house. I'm just gonna cross over here. Canadian faculties are recognized in America. I think your degree would be. Oh, here's Cook Road. So back when I went, Marie Palmer, $5 because it's $5 night. Thank you, Marie Palmer. The next stream will be a $50 night. So that's the major street out of the university that way. I don't know if this will take us out of here. I think those are the hydro fields just up ahead. BCD made steak frites. So this is interesting, a new style of a new housing development, and they've got the old school Toronto laneways. That's something you normally see more in the older parts of the city. Rosefield, so we're gonna head out to this street up here, whatever the heck it is. Let me just see something here. So we're heading towards the Murray Ross Parkway. Samantha, no one out. Let me just see one thing here. Sorry, guys. This is according to this, we are 650 meters away from Finch West Station. Let's see if I can navigate my way there. We have not explored this part, so we're off campus now. Michelle Briggs, $5.49. You're joining $5 plus night too. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you again. Let's see, where do I want to go? According to my map here, I want to turn left. Although this guy's just straight up walking right across this hydro field here. Do I have any Kleenex with me? Yeah, that's more of a cycling thing. I don't really need any Kleenex now. Where are we? This feels very much like we in Nowheresville. What is this, like a community garden over here? Will I lose my signal? I shouldn't. I do believe I rode my bike in a bike ride I recorded last year right through this part of the hydro field, and I took it over to Jane and Finch. But isn't this neat? I did not know this was here. I mustn't have been paying attention when I rode my bike. But I guess all the people in these apartment buildings can stake a claim to one of these garden units. Wonder if anyone's growing anything illicit out here. That's really cool that they have that. Silver CS, you're for $5 Wednesday. Not sure about $50 Friday. Thank you, Silver CS. Is this a farm? Look at this. Hey guys, can anyone tell me where we are? Randy says your mother-in-law lives here. To all the people with the $5 super chats, thank you. Guess I still need a haircut. So if you watched my last cycling live stream, I didn't have any audio because I didn't properly connect the adapter from my microphone. I have to use a TRS to TRRS converter, and I didn't connect them properly. That's why I had no sound. And then when I fixed it, I didn't actually fix it. I ended up switching over to the GoPro's default audio. So that's why it sounds like garbage, or it sounded like garbage. It was all windy, because I was not using my external microphone at all. I was using just the mic on the GoPro. So the next cycling live stream will definitely sound a lot better. Jelly Be Gone, how about $20 Thursday, Jelly Be Gone? Thanks for the $20, sir. So we are in North York. It's a very peaceful neighborhood. I think we're right around the corner from Finch West Station. There's 6 new stations north of Shepherd West, Downsview Park, Finch West, York University, then Pioneer Village, then I think there's Highway 407 station, and then Vaughan Metro Center. So if I really had my walking shoes on, we could head all the way down to Downsview Park Station. Jason, yes, that's where we're heading. I'm wondering if I could cut through any of these apartment complexes, or if we have to go all the way down to Finch itself. We'll figure it out. Miriam, 10 Real. Small thanks for your work. Thanks always. Thank you, Miriam. It's very much appreciated. And we're heading towards Keele Street. I think there's a big oil refinery on the other side over there. Oh, I'm gonna... I guess this was an interesting route. We could have walked along Keele Street. And that's actually the York University campus off in the distance. There's some new buildings under construction on the south end of the campus, or the near the Keele end. So I guess that would be the east end. Steeles Avenue, which is the northern border of Toronto where we started, is just north of here. Then beyond that is the city of Vaughan. If you go further east, will be Richmond Hill and Markham, just north of Steeles, all in York region. And look what we have here. I think this is Finch West Station. So this is certainly not the most convenient station to take to York University, but just go one stop north, or depending where you're going, you might want to go to Pioneer Village. But there's two stations right on campus. I've done a video through Finch Station here. And just along Finch, they're building an LRT. It's one of the reasons why it's just a construction mad zone down there, worse than what Eglinton used to be. That was a look towards Finch and Keele. It's a bit of a curious placement for this station. There's got to be another entrance down on Finch itself. Can't imagine them not having an entrance closer to Finch. Let's go see if we can find that. Ro would be surprised if the Finch LRT opens before Eglinton. I'm on the wrong side of the street, it seems. There is a entrance to Finch. So I'm gonna go down there. Sorry if the stream was on the shorter end, but they're all gonna be fairly random. My next stream will probably be a bike stream. Yeah, Bevy, I don't really want to stream inside the stations. I do have freedom on me, so I have coverage in all the stations anyways. But Magic Entertainer says smoke before I go in. So to get home, I'm gonna go south down to Eglinton, then probably hop aboard the 32 bus. Or I could go south to St. Clair and then take the streetcar over. Ugh, I think I just convinced myself to deal with the bus. You're welcome, Mohini. And I think this will be where the transfer station is. This is the new LRT. Is it below ground here? I thought it would be above ground. But who would have thought Finch and Kiel would have two rapid transit lines intersecting? So there's definitely good things coming to this neighborhood. Yeah, it looks like it'll be below grade right here too. Future home of Finch West Station. So it goes above ground west of Kiel. Well, it is an LRT, so it's basically a glorified streetcar. Hey, a plane! Yes, Ro, I heard about that on Reddit. That's neat. I've seen them testing the trains out on the western end of the Eglinton line. Oh, this car just blatantly ran a red light. Good job. So here's where the LRT line, oh, you can see, I don't know, I can't, maybe I can get the camera up high enough. I can't see myself. There's where they're building the LRT line. And there's Finch Avenue. And here we go. Oh, Peter just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Peter. My other channel, Johnny Stumbles, just hit 3,900 exactly subscribers, 3,900. So we'll be, maybe I'll do an outdoor live stream for that one when I hit 4,000. So head over there. I'm gonna pimp my own channel and hit subscribe. I might do something a little extra for 4,000. We're almost there. And thank you for watching this. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do so. I'm about to sign off. I'll probably do a bike stream next. And then, of course, another walking stream. So thank you to Bevy. Bevy says I can pimp her channel. All right. Just for you, Bevy. Bevy YHZ streaming tomorrow at 5/6 EDT, whatever that means. So pop over there. So just to recap this one, we started at Pioneer Village Station. We walked through the campus of York over to where we are here at Finch West. All right, guys. Not sure when my next stream will be. Maybe a bike stream tomorrow or Friday, and then I'll follow that up with a walking stream. Don't forget to subscribe, and have yourself a good night.